Is the UK Prime Minister ordering arrests and mass deportation of illegal migrants? Headline claims Starmer cracks down, arrests, deportations and ordered. But what's the truth behind the hype? In this video, we unravel what Labour's government is actually doing and not doing when it comes to illegal migration. Spoiler, there is action but also limits. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Folu. Today we break down the facts on UK immigration under Keir Starmer. Are boats intercepted? Are migrants arrested on site? Are planes taking thousands home? Let's look at the real policies, numbers and messaging and separate facts from sensationalism. Has Starmer ordered arrest and deportations? Yes, PM Starmer has publicly vowed a firm stance. If you enter illegally by small boat, you will face detention and prompt return. Commit a crime, you get deported at the earliest opportunity. He expanded the Deport Now appeal letter scheme from 8 to 23 countries, including India, Nigeria, Kenya, and so on, so that foreign nationals can be deported before appeal via video appeals afterward. So yes, Starmer ordered the expansion of enforcement tools and actively supports use of detention and removal power. So what is actually being done? The first is enforcement numbers. Since Labour took office, around 16,400 illegal migrants were forcibly removed within 6 months, a 24% rise versus the previous year. 2,580 foreign criminals deported, many convicted of serious offences. In a later announcement, 24,000 people with no right to be here have been returned since the general election, what Starmer called the fastest return rate in 8 years. The government also ran record-breaking deportation charter flights, including the largest ever to Nigeria, Ghana, Timor-Leste, and flights repatriating hundreds at a time. Nearly 10,000 people removed by late 2024. Stricter structure and bilateral deal. Starmer scrapped the former Rwanda asylum scheme upon taking office. He instead created the Border Security Command, launched July 2024, a central agency combining immigration enforcement, border force, MI5, NCA, led by a newly appointed commander with power to disrupt smuggling gangs. In May 2025, the government released a white paper raising skilled worker salary threshold, extending settlement to 10 years, cutting student post-study visas, and toughening deportation rules, including criminal offenders and minor offences. A one-in, one-out returns pilot with France. Illegal Channel arrivals can be returned approximately 50 weeks in exchange for illegal asylum seekers with UK family ties arriving from France. Early detention under that pilot have begun. Third is additional measure. The government has suspended refugee family reunions, imposed language, financial tests and multi-year delays, have the move-on period for new refugees, and is rapidly closing asylum hotels, moving people into alternative housing. A return hub proposal. Migrants whose asylum appeal are exhausted may be sent to processing center abroad until return is arranged. A deportation arrangement with Iraq, similar to France's, was stopped in August to create more repatriation routes. So, is Starmer arresting and deporting illegal migrants? Yes, but within a legal structured system, not summary mass arrests. He has not declared an arbitrary order for all illegal entrants to be rounded up. Instead, removal occurs under existing law. Illegal Migration Act 2023, Safety of Rwanda Act, and so on. Enforcement is selective. People detected without leave. Foreign criminals, those abusing the immigration system. Example are overstaying students or arriving by small boats under the one-in, one-out pilot. Tens of thousands have been deported, arrests are happening, and policy is designed to increase removals, but it is not indiscriminate sweep-ups at stations or motorway checkpoints. Let's look at the political context and criticism. Starmer's approach is pitched as compassionate but firm, rejecting his predecessor's Rwanda gambit while stepping up return rate anti-smuggling operations, legal closure and processing reforms under his plan for change. Criticism and limits. Conservatives and Reform UK argue returns are far too slow. So far, pilot returns to France are only 50 per week versus thousands arriving monthly. Some say not working fast enough. Refugee charities say family reunion suspension is cruel, violates rights, risk pushing people into crossing illegally. Legal experts warn ECHR constraints remain. Starmer refuses to withdraw from Human Rights Convention, so full deterrence remains limited by legal safeguards. PM Keir Starmer has ordered and enabled increased deportation of illegal migrants, especially through new structures, laws and bilateral schemes. Numbers confirm tens of thousands returned, record charter flown, border security command active, legal framework tightened, but this is not indefinite mass rounding up. It's legal enforcement within established system. The one in, one out France deal, family reunion paused, and return of signals a shift, but some question the scale and speed. Challenges remain. Channel crossing keep rising, capacity bottleneck persist, and rights-based limits ECHR remain active. What to watch next? Will one in, one out scale beyond 50 returns per week? And will more return deal countries follow? How effectively will Border Security Command disrupt gang and smugglers? Will the Home Office hit its deportation targets versus rising arrivals? Will legal challenges or human rights pressures force policy changes? Hope that clears up the confusion headlines claiming Starmer orders mass migrant arrest and deportations. Stretch the truth. Yes, he enacted tougher policies, but it's all within legal frameworks. Tens of thousands have been returned, but it's not chaos or a mass roundup. These are structured selective removals tied to laws and new bilateral deals. The big question now, can enforcement keep pace with rising crossings? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe for unpacked updates. As always, thanks for watching. Bye.